Hey guys, I'm making this video because I see a lot of people struggling to get a Galarian Corsola or Cursola with its hidden ability Curse Body or Perish Body, and I don't see another video guide detailing how to get this Pokemon in particular with save spamming and date spamming, so I'm going to share how I got mine. It's not the quickest Pokemon to catch, but as far as I know, this is the best way to get one right now. It took me about 2 hours. Also, please forgive my makeshift recording and voiceover setup. Video making isn't something I do, so I just have to make do with what I have. I'm going to leave an abbreviated version of this guide in the description along with direct links to all information, sources, and exploit explanations I used. Okay, so save and date spamming is also obviously an unintended mechanic and it may be patched out, but as of today, November 25, it still works. So first things first, you have to change your settings. What you want to do here is you want to change your text speed to slow because that'll make save spamming easier, and then you want to turn off autosave. Okay, so you want to start from Hammerlog Hills. You're going to need a wishing piece and a Pokemon that can complete the Corsola or Cursola raid. They are mono ghost, so you just can't use Pokemon that rely on normal or fighting moves. So it's not that far away from Hammerlock Hills. I'm gonna bike south through Dusty Bowl. The den's actually right on the border of Giant Samira and Dusty Bowl. See these two rocks leaning on each other that like kind of form an arch. The den is right in front of it. You see right there on the left. Alright, so we're going to get hit by this Pokemon, but then we're going to save, and then we are going to start save spamming. So if you don't know what save spamming is, it's basically quitting the game by hitting the home button in the brief moment when the rarity of the den is revealed between using a wishing piece and just before the game auto saves to force you to commit to the raid. If it's purple, you return to the game and you move on to the next step, but if it's red, you close out of the game with X from the main menu and reload the game to try again. So here, hit yes. Then we look to save your adventure so far. I hit yes again. And then I was a little too hasty there, and again, and again. And then right here, you could see that the den starts to turn red. So I noticed this, and this time when I hit home, I closed the game before it could autosave. And I reload the game so I could try again. So here, you see the red raid that I initiated is gone, and I'm just going to go ahead and try again. And red again, and I'm gonna just cut to when I catch a purple raid. Okay, so from here, I would recommend that you save in case your Switch runs out of battery or whatever, but you don't need to. I didn't, but only because I forgot to. So as you can see, this raid is a Haunter, and that's not what we want. So we're going to start date spamming. And if you don't know what date spamming is, it's the act of bypassing the time change timed event lock by entering a raid, choosing the invite others option, and changing the date. Normally, timed events such as berries are growing and den respawns are blocked for 24 hours if you change the date or time, but for some reason the timed event lock doesn't activate if you change the date while you're searching for others to raid with you. Also, as I said earlier, you don't need to have a Nintendo Online subscription or even be connected to the internet to do this. I did not say that earlier. I edited my script. So see here, I'm gonna hit invite others, and once the invite others screen loads, I'm gonna exit out to the home menu. I'm gonna roll over to system settings. I'm gonna scroll all the way down to system, then to date and time, and then here you have to make sure synchronize clock via internet is off. You can see mine already is, but it is on by default, so you should change that. And then go ahead and move the day ahead 1. So once you get back in game, you're going to quit from the den, and you're going to re-enter, and there will be a new Pokemon in it. And we got lucky, we got a Corsola, and we're going to save in case it is the Corsola we want and we beat the raid but we don't catch it. So we're going to save so we can try again. Start the raid. I have animations off, but the raid animations take so long, and so does the maxing. So there's a trick. You could tell if the Corsola has its hidden ability or not, just by hitting it, because if it does not have its hidden ability, its regular ability, weak armor, will activate, and from there you'll know you could quit the raid and just start date spamming again. So I max out. And I hit him, and there you go, weak armor. So we know it doesn't have curse body, so we can move on. We exit the raid, and we will date spam again, so we can find another Corsola or Cursola. And I'm going to skip to when I find a Cursola, and I'm going to start the raid. Or I'm going to save, and then I'm going to start the raid. I'll fast forward through that, and then here I go. Max, and then I hit him, and then weak armor, so I know I could exit out of this one. And from here I stopped recording for a while. I go back to the main menu, and then I stop recording, and I continue date spamming. And while I'm not recording, I encounter this Corsola, and I hit it, or Cursola, and I hit it, and no weak armor, so I know this is the one I want to catch, so I go ahead and catch it. And here it is. Cursola was a 4-star or a 5-star raid, so it has 4 perfect IVs, and you'd see here has Perish Body in the bottom left, and bred it with a Ditto, and I was able to make Curse Body children. You could breed cursed body children with a male or female. Pokemon only inherit the mother's ability if they're the same Pokemon. If you're breeding it with a Ditto, you just get the non-Ditto's ability. I'm sorry, and Perish Body doesn't even transfer over at 100%. I think it's 60% for a child Pokemon to have Perish Body if bred from a mother or father. And yeah, that's all. Good luck finding your Corsolas and Cursolas.